Thank you. Would everyone please line up in your respective team lines? We're going to take a group picture with everybody and then we're going to line up on the respective team lines. So would everyone please line up on the center red line for a group picture, facing the player's box, and then we'll take a group picture. And then we'll take a group picture and then do the opening ceremonies. Thank you. Please stand on the respective lines for the next match.
Okay? we are ready to go here in Great Neck for the first annual alumni game. You got the Team Black against Team White right in front of you here on the LI Sports Network. Myself, Kevin Broderick, bringing to you the play-by-play for this great event, and Rowan Loddick over on the camera just to my right. Looks like we're going to be playing 17-minute periods, obviously a little bit shorter than your normal full 20, but anything to get going here in Great Neck. As Team Black will find the initial dump-in attempt. I believe the starting goaltender is Keenan Long for Team White. Listed as number 40, but no number 40 officially on the roster. Lam is the only one without a number. As we will also get our first stoppage with 16:11 to play in the period. Obviously a nice opening ceremony to get things going here. Not a competitive event for either side, but just one that everyone's excited to get going into. Esperto will put it into the offensive end. Team White doing a good job taking back control and clearing their own end. Good dangles from Pappas to get it into the O zone, but it's quickly repelled past the blue line. Got our first spill of the day on the far side of the rink. Team White sliding out in front. The shot will miss wide to the left. Another centering bid will hit off the apron and not go where it was intended. Puck will dribble through the zone and back into center ice. Rimmed around the boards, not out. Good backhander will clear the zone from Brian Janke. Caccioli will clear the zone with an outlet pass off the near point. Team Black quickly regain control, dumping this one in deep. Faraci loses it. Faraci actually getting it back to the blue line. Straightaway shot, they score. A quick strike here in Great Neck, and it's a 1-0 game. So we'll get a replay of that here on the LI Sports Network. Can see just all kinds of space and time to play with, an easy angle, an easy goal, and it's 1-0 for Team Black. Teams trading some opportunities to either side. Nonetheless, Team Black find the first strike of the night. I believe the goal credit should go to Andrew Vaughton. Back the other way. We got our game tied up at 1. Got another replay of that here. Just a breakaway opportunity past the blue line. Easy challenge on the 10D 1v1, and well, you get a 1 goal going one way, 1 goal going back the other way. Right back to it. Team White once again with control past the blue line. Left circle, shot snapped on net. Taken back and swept into the middle. It's loose in the slot, and now Team Black will repel. Good power move out in front. A backhander was attempted, but the shot sailed wide over to the right side of the post. Rotated back to the far point, tapped down along the walls. A backhander will put it around the boards. Prendergast providing the screen out in front. Jake Epstein will wheel down low, puts it out in front, tapped on goal, save was made. Good job from Team Black to keep this pressure going. Puck in the left wing corner, down below the goal line now. Put out in front, shot was attempted but couldn't be put on net. Team White with a clearing opportunity will be broken up. Back in control for Pendergrass. Looks for an outlet. Skipping it off the boards, Leviton will chase after it. Bonatos, right circle, taps it back. Pass towards the seam was onto the tape. Tosario. Team Black with a lot of ozone time right now. Put one out in front. A backhander on net will be shut down, and we get a whistle. Dominant shift for Team Black. Really was caving in Team White there for a majority of it. About 5 minutes gone by in this first period. Finally, Team White will be able to break out of their own end. Quick play forward. A body towards the net. In on goal, they score. Defense to offense, and a lead has been taken for Team White. Good saucing feed, a better backhand. That is enough to beat the netminder. So despite the puck possession for Team Black, Team White find themselves with the first lead. Obviously, both of these sides part of the Great Neck Bruins alumni. Gotta say, the Bruins, not with the actual Bruins logo, the classic spoked wheel, but with a bear nonetheless, obviously a Bruin being a bear. But the bear logo that they have on the ice and on their sweaters is quite beautiful, actually. I love the graphic design. Puck to the blue line, put on net, tipped out in front by a couple of players, now swept aside and cleared by Artis. In on net for Team Black, couldn't pull the trigger. A weak backhander will be cleared. Fred Andres Jr. puts it off the boards and into the O-zone. Will go down for an icing, and the referees will enforce it. 11:05 to play in the first. Face-off. One back to the point, just barely held in by Team Black. It's down low for Lisser. He'll feed it out to the slot. Shot taken and deflected. Up high, not into the netting, so it's still alive. Puck loose in the right wing corner. Team Black skate onto it. Finding a man out in front. The shot save made. Another rebound. This one will deflect into the mesh. So we'll get a pause with 10:36. Puck rimming around the boards, a little bit out of the view of the camera, but I'll narrate it nonetheless. Team White do find the clear, stopped up at the red line. Rimmed around the boards, now there's numbers, Team Black, in on net, the shot was saved. Another opportunity, and that will go bar down for the second goal for Team Black. We got another tie game, this time at 2. Might be a little bit hard to see, but I'm gonna tell you, track that water bottle, because it's gonna pop up right now. There was a head in front of it, so maybe not possible to see from the camera's point. Nonetheless, 2-2 game. 10-10 to play in the first period. Shot taken on goal, and that's a flashy leather save. Get a replay of that. Puck coming off the near boards. Tap towards the slot. Big one-timer coming up. Stays 2-2 though. Face-off win. Puck to the slot and now cleared. Headman going forward. Pendergrass trying to shake free. Gets the shot off, but it was shut down. Some wheels forward. Barachi was trying to get his highlight goal right there. Seven minutes gone by in the first period. 4 goals already. Puck out in front, and that will be another one. Back to a lead for Team Black as they find a blistering rifling shot. Coming up from the left circle. And that will pop the mesh. Once again, this is the first annual Great Neck Bruins alumni game. The annual part telling you that it's going to happen again next year. .850 left in the third period. Puck pops out to the right circle, driven on net and then shut down. Good stick work out in front from Ben Levitin. Bonatos gets it into the all zone, then quickly denied. Team White skating 3-on-2 the other side. Drop it off to the middle. A return feed was intended for Pappas. Ice opening up a little bit, and as I say that, a shot will ramp off a stick and go out of play, so we will get a pause. Little fun story. Last time myself and Rowan were here for a game, it was the MCHC Finals. And if you don't know what that is, I don't blame you. It is a club division for hockey. So Sacred Heart was playing against St. Thomas Aquinas. And the reason I'm telling you this story is because in the third period, I think there was something like 60 penalties in minutes. There was consecutive 5-minute majors taken and a whole flurry of unsportsmanlike conduct. I don't think we're going to see that this game. Too much love on the ice between everyone, and after all, everyone's here to have fun. So hopefully, the penalty box will stay empty the entire game. Team Black rushing up the ice, cutting past the blue line. A little bit of room to shoot from the right circle, and it hits off the outside of the net. Ben Levitin looked good right there. Another forced turnover from Levitin. He'll dance around in the neutral zone, putting the puck past the blue line before losing control of it. Garfinkel skates backwards, looking for an outlet pass, has a couple of teammates to lead forward into the neutral zone. Gets the return feed. Garfinkel, left circle, pulling up along the boards, trying to center it, but the body's in front of him to deny. Approaching 7 minutes to play in the first period. 3-2 the score. Team Black on top. They scored the last 2 unanswered. Centering feed, put out in front, and it will go into the back of the net. A 3-2 lead turns into a 4-2 lead. Team Black get it done again. Good communication coming out from Team Black, letting each other know if there's a man on or not. It's the simple things, but you got to appreciate it. I'm sure a lot of these players never stepping onto the ice with each other before. Centering bid does go through the blue paint unfazed. Turnover in the defensive end for Team Black leads to another opportunity, but Faraci couldn't slide it through all that traffic to find another one of his teammates' sticks. Puck will be cleared now. Pops had it, lost it. Faraci will now dump it in. No ice called from the referees. Prendergast getting in on net. His shot deflects high into the air, stays alive. Back to the near point, put in on goal, stays loose in the slot for a second. Now Team White find it and clear it. Trying to dig it through traffic. Good back checks on to Papa, still gets out in front. Team Black avoid it safely. Donatos trying for a juke from the right circle, had it ripped off his stick. 5 minutes to play in the first period. Straightaway shot, once again saved. Drops down in the left wing corner. Team White will rim it around the boards to the near side. Looking for an outlet pass into the neutral zone. Puck does reach there, not cleanly. Held up and put the other way by Jake Epstein, excuse me. Team Black now scoring the last 3 goals unanswered. Team White has done most of their work off the rush, getting another opportunity right here. Puck eaten up by Leviton, though. He'll dump it back. Donatos chopping it through the blue line. His shot will go off to the right. Held alive, though, by the Bruins. And then the Bruins take it back. Into the offensive end. The Bruins looking for a shot and saved by the Bruins. Rebound, they score. I'm having too much fun with that. Take a replay of that here on the LI Sports Network. 4-3 game now. Initial shot was eaten up, and then I believe it squeaks loose behind the goaltender and just tapped in right there. Doesn't always matter how you get them. Goals show up on the score sheet all the same. Puck in the left circle. Belongs to Leviton. He'll drop it back towards the blue line. Now Karam's around the boards, down low. Reaching the stick of Lisser. Let's see what it'll do with it. Turns it over down at the goal line. Couple of ticks above 3 minutes left, and Team White will break out. Trying to tie this game up at 4. We've been tied twice already. Both sides holding on to a lead at one point. Broken out by Team White. Voigt getting over, passing it off the walls, allowing his team to break in. A dribbling puck goes through the slot. No one pulled the trigger on the shot. Now here comes another opportunity, and it will be shut down by Team White. Loose puck does sail past the blue line, and Team Black will reset in the neutral zone. 2:30 to play in the first period. 4-3 the score. Team White with the most recent one on a rebound opportunity out in front. Good circling shot. Too much traffic in front of the net, though. Still alive for Team Black. They put it back towards the net, and it sails into the corner. Been good skating so far. Obviously, didn't really know what to expect coming into this game for the first ever Alumni game, but clearly Great Neck produces a lot of players that can skate efficiently. Seems some nice skill moves as well. Now, I'm not saying anyone's going to be getting an NHL call after this game, but you know, you always feel good when you can lace up the skates every once in a while, no matter how long it's been, and still go out there and have some fun. $1:30 left on the clock for the first period. Shot on net will be saved. Rebound out in front. Flurry of opportunities, but nothing into the back of the net. Puck kept in at the blue line. Played into some space. Faraci took a skate after it, but couldn't hold on. Team Black will finally find a clear through choppy water. Turned back over the neutral zone, though. Faraci looking for a toe drag. Kicked off his line, but the rebound's out in front, sitting there for a goal, and it's 4-4. You can see this on the replay. Just all kinds of space. High value property as well, out in front of the goal. That doesn't come cheap. A lot of property tax right there. Hey, maybe it has a good school district, though. It could always balance out. Less than a minute to play in the first period. A sliding pass through the slot will get off the boards. Rim down low. Passed out front. Straightaway shot will be shut down. Team Black looking for something in the dying seconds right now. .30 seconds left as the puck will be tapped into the neutral zone. Team White on the breakaway. 3-on-1. The shot will ring off the outside of the goal. Fought for in the corner. Put back in front, but it will sail through with no bodies there. Less than 10 seconds to play in the first period. White looking for one last opportunity out in front, and it will get slapped aside. We'll get the first buzzer here on the LI Sports Network and be right back with the second. So it looks like the teams will trade goaltenders for the second period. It is what it is. Maybe they've grown attached to the net that they're in. It's actually something that humans can do that no other species in the world can do. Grow attachments to inanimate objects. Shot taken, deflected through the blue paint. Just wide on the left post. Team Black and Team White will make the normal changes though, so we'll have the extended ice for the benches, and we got a whistle, interference coming up. So we will have our first penalty of the game. Do we have a penalty shot is my question. And we will have a penalty shot. Prendergast not going to be the one taking it. Instead, it will be number 10, Theo Bonatos. So Bonatos with an opportunity to take a 1-goal lead for his team. Skates onto it, starting off to the right. On the forehand right now, digging it up. Going 5-hole, and it slides in. Little Selly hit after it as well. Let's take a replay of that here on the LI Sports Network. Just trying to go for as much speed on the quick snapshot, and hey, goes in. 1-goal lead restored. Just a couple of seconds into this second period. Again, we're playing 17-minute periods here. Ultimately shaves off about 9 minutes of playtime. So if you could do math, unlike me, that's 51 minutes of game time. I think that's right. Could be wrong. Good stick checks coming out. Puck into the offensive end. Team Black looking for something. Out in front, they score. Back-to-back goals. 1 on 5 on 5. 1 on the penalty shot. It's now a 6-4 lead. So in just a minute and 15 seconds, Team Black scored 2 goals to take a 2-goal lead. Make it 3. Team Black, once again, offensive end with a little bit of speed past the blue line, pulled up to the right circle. They scan for some options, find the open man straight away. The shot on goal, they score again. So now in 2 minutes in the second period, a 4-goal eruption has given Team Black a solid lead. They'll look to extend on it here past the blue line. Team White with 3 guys back, but not a lot in the slot. Team Black was also controlling puck possession for a lot of the first period. Just couldn't generate as many goals as you've seen over the last couple of minutes. Puck sliding through the blue paint, picked up by Team White, and they'll wheel it forward. Here's Corey Green dropping it back, looking for a good shot. The puck was loose in the blue paint, but not tapped home. Green with it again, left circle. Looking to shimmy, he pitches it around the boards off the backhand, reaching the stick of Faraci. He scans his options, has a guy on the near point instead. Getting pinched into the boards a little bit, still holds onto it, looking for it backdoor, and it was shut down at the last moment. 3 minutes gone by here in the second period, and Team Black find another breakout. Puck dumped in deep, centered, bounces off the boards. Glisser. Team White, 2-on-2, past the blue line. Great feed out in front, tapped on net, and they score! Acrobatic goal. Makes it 8-5. Quick battle in the corner. Won by Team White, but they can't clear it. Stopped up at the half wall. Puck denied in front of the net. Attempted to be cleared. Hits it, one of their own teammates, but Team White still get it out. Faraci. Nice dangles, but his mitts were caught up. Good poke checks. Puck still reaches net front. Backhand opportunity. Slides through and reaches Prendergast. Offsides, I believe, the call. Bonatos had it taken away from his grasp. Tucked off the boards, carried ahead. Team White looking for a response to these goals that they've given up. Got one back already, but still in a 3-goal hole. Not impossible. Obviously, we're not going to see a 2000s Devils level of defense, and there's what I'm talking about. A rebound opportunity out in front, and another goal scored. 8-6. It's a slap shot. Had a teammate there to help him out. Tucked in off the left pad of the goaltender. 12:14 left in the second period. Got a blown tire at the blue line. Looks like everyone's okay. Diving effort right there. Team White will get another clear. Now, unfortunately, not as many rinks operators currently present in the building, but when they are, this is honestly, in my opinion, one of the best hockey rinks on Long Island in terms of the atmosphere. I mean, it's an old-style barn. You got the roof to match it. You know, when you have enough operators, there's LED lights that circle around the entire rink that can start getting lit up. Opportunity for Team Black, not going to capitalize on it. Could lead to a breakaway the other way at the blue line, straight into the hands of Jake Epstein. He'll shut it down. You'll get the classic music playing in the building as well. You got a disco ball up top. Truly a treat. Definitely a building that I would love to have like a late night skate-in type of deal. I mean, obviously they have parties here all the time. I can see why. Corey Green, an outlet pass. No number 17 officially listed for Team White, so he'll be my mystery man. 8-6 the current score line. Team Black scored 4 to open up the period. The first couple of minutes as well before Team White were able to find their response. Now with 7 gone by, we've already seen 6 total goals. Definitely we're above a goal per minute pace for most of this period. Team White looking to continue that. A high shot elevated too high. Rings off the glass, travels around the boards to the near point. Held in for now. Players continue to joust for it there as it works its way down to the right wing corner. Slid out in front. Team Black poking aside. Some room now. One-timer will be hit off some pads. Good dangles out in front. This shot will end up getting touched with a high stick. Checked up by Team Black. So we'll stay alive with 9 to play in the second period. Sauced into center ice, it will rattle around. Comes back to Corey Green, loses it, in on net, they score! Defensive turnover leads to the 9th goal of the game. We're close to cracking 10. Good pressure from Prendergast. Team White still break it up off the far boards. Zelniker on his horse for a little bit before he finally lost it out. Prendergast looking to feed it to his teammates. Leviton couldn't clear off the boards. Does get another opportunity and sauces it off the backhand. Past the blue line now. Bonatos cutting in front. Lost his handle. Checked by Klein. It deflects high. Still in play. Prendergast another shot. Team White with a little bit of speed and numbers down low. A snapshot will be gobbled up by the goaltender. Pitched ahead. Another opportunity. Bonatos in on net, slides it through the blue paint. Prendergast, a couple of strides behind him. Slid out in front, tapped on goal. The save is made. .709 to play in the second period. Currently a 3-goal lead for Team Black. Honestly, there's been so many goals in this period, I've kind of forgotten who scored them when. I do know Team Black started off with the first 4. Looking for another one, rings off the bar and in. Got the 10th of the game. Back to a 4-goal lead. As we come back to live. Quick clear off the draw for Team White. Looking for some bodies in the neutral zone. Pulled past the blue line. Slap shot fake, then put on net. Blocker save to the far boards. Once again, back to center ice as we can hear a little bit of the language on the ice. Hockey players, always known for colorful words. Fluttering puck on net will get covered up. Whistle will come through. 6:05 remaining in the second. Straightaway shot and another glove save. It's all smiles down there, though. It's like when you play your family for football at Thanksgiving. A surprising amount of insults are said, but none of them are ever meant, hopefully. Then there's that one uncle, you know, maybe he'll cross the line. You never really know. Everyone's got one. Team Black back into the offensive end. They've scored 6 goals already this period, looking for a 7th on the wraparound attempt. Will stay out. Will be cleared and an icing called. Cleared out by Team White. Onto the table, one of our mystery men. Given off to Faraci. He'll hold it in the corner. Playing in middle. Shot taken, rings off the bar and in. Take a replay of that here on the LI Sports Network. Under 5 minutes to play here in the middle frame. Pass along the boards. Team White shrieking in on net. The shove-in shot on the far post was shut down. More opportunities presenting themselves. Team White can't bury any of them, though. Team White back into their own end. Andres giving it over. Just realizing now there's 2 number 10s on Team White. There's Corey Green as well as Fred Andres Jr. Big slap shot. Shut down up high. Three minutes to play in the second period. 10-7 the score right now. Once again, Team Black have strung a couple of goals together. Corey Green trying to break past the blue line. Puck in the blue paint. Team White buzzing around. Couple of shots were taken, and finally the whistle is blown. Once again, you're watching the Great Neck Bruins' first annual alumni game. Players coming together just to have a friendly battle, and then I believe they go to Benny's at 7:15. I don't know where Benny's is, but it sounds lovely. I'm still in college, so I get to go back to Stony Brook and have Popeyes more than likely because, well, that's the only thing that's edible on campus. Oh, Rowan gave me a tear emoji. A virtual, or no, an in-person tear emoji. The best way I can describe it. It is sad. Stony Brook doesn't have great food. If you have a kid going to Stony Brook, make them a homemade meal, ship it out to them or something. They'll appreciate it. $1:20 to play in the second period. 10-7 the score. Shot taken on net, deflected through a couple of skates and ends up wide. Under a minute to play now. Team White, a lot of their goals have come off the rush. Let's see if they can get anything going. Pendergrass put his head to the air a second. I thought he was going to have a breakaway opportunity. Team Black shimmying it up on the far side. Puck in deep. Centering bid doesn't go where it was intended. Team Black now on a shove opportunity. Puck loose, played to the blue line, and safely cleared. Team White in on goal. 5-hole was shut. "15 seconds remain. Team White looking for one more opportunity. A centering bid was denied and cleared the length of the ice. No icing called by the referees as it will slow down almost to a stop. 2 seconds, 1 and 0. Buzzer will sound for the second period, and we will be back here on the LI Sports Network for the third. And we're back for the third and final period here in Great Neck for the Great Neck Alumni Classic. The first annual alumni game as well. Team Black and Team White battling it out. Mixture of old guys and new guys. 10-7 the current score. Team Black was the one who capitalized the most in the second period, scoring 4 goals in the first couple of minutes. Things slowed down from there, but they still are holding on to a 3-goal lead. Team White trying to change that narrative, passing it off right circle. A shot was saved down low. Team Black looking for something in transition, and they'll find their first goal of the period. We'll take a replay of that here on the LI Sports Network. Team White past the blue line, down by 4 goals again. They try to feed it back to the far point, and instead it travels past the blue line. Room up the near side. Onto Sicafaraci. Gets it down low to his teammate. Faraci available for the return feed. Does get the puck at the goal line. Tries to put it out in front. Takes a couple of hops around, and now Team Black have plenty of space. 15:27 remaining in the third period. Battle down below the goal line. Puck squeaks free to the corner. Team White try to lift it high and out. Touches down in the neutral zone. Artsis. Nice drag in the slot. Puck poked off his stick. Gets it back. In the right circle, tying up right now. Not able to come away with anything. Only penalty we've seen in this game ended up as a penalty shot, converted by number 10, Theo Bonatos. Epstein trying to clear. Does eventually work its way into the offensive end. Total of 18 goals so far this game. I have a feeling we'll break that 20 mark. Definitely a little slower scoring than the start of the second period. Corey Green trying to get it up. Finds an outlet pass. Now the puck is put in deep. Icing waved off. Easily playable for Team White. They'll have to do this the hard way and carry it ahead 200 feet. Turned over in the neutral zone. A back pass now. Off the boards and offsides the call. Did get a fresh sheet of ice in between the second and the third, so should be a little bit smoother skating. Not the coldest rink in the world here in Great Neck, so the ice definitely does need it. Here comes Team White into a 2-on-1 down low. The feed never came through the slot. Team Black, good connection right there. Bonatos. Joined by Prendergrast. Back to Bonatos, tries to work his way through some traffic. The puck is jousted past the blue line. centering bid. One more tap past the goal line. Team White will look at their options again. Room in the slot, straight away. The shot was saved. Rebound tipped around. A backhander on net. Saved by the right pad. Down to the goal line. Sharp angle. Flutters around, but not into the back of the net. Cage also became dislodged for a second, put back onto its moorings, so we continue play with 12:20 remaining in regulation. Team Black down low, looking for a shovel shot off the backhand, and it goes. That's goal number 12, and the biggest lead of the night for Team Black. Team Black right back to it. Tipping into the offensive end. White with the counterattack now. Faraci sliding in front, and it was almost tipped through. Slap shot upcoming, blocked in front. Three-on-one developing. Team Black, can they capitalize? Answer is yes. 13 goals, it's a 6-goal lead. I feel like we've had more stoppages for goals in this period than we have for offsides or an icing or anything like that. Two-on-one for Team White. Doesn't develop into a whole lot. Puck once again cleared. Team White regaining the neutral zone. A back pass, D to D. Flip to the blue line, but not in. Prednergrass looking for the feed to the center of the ice. 5 minutes gone by. Make that 6 minutes gone by in the third. Puck tipped, will sail through. No icing coming from the refs. Puck was definitely playable, as it didn't have a lot of speed on it. Spurto dumps it off, right circle, shot coming, save made. Team White through the neutral zone with speed. Garfinkel was open on the doorstep. Definitely wanted the feed as he was tapping his stick on the ice. Icing upcoming now. 10-12 left in regulation. Lots of speed upcoming. Epstein in on goal. The backhand shut down on the doorstep. Best save of the night so far. Let's take a second look at that here on the LI Sports Network. Strong paddle save. Stayed with his man the entire time. I think tied up the stick as well. Great stuff. Under 10 minutes remaining in regulation. Levitin past the blue line. Has a man with him, tries to dump it off. Team White break it up. Now looking for the breakout. 2-on-1 developing. Centering bid, instead it turns into a shot. Blocker save. Check that it was a pad save. Puck at the goal line. Team Black looking for something. Plenty of bodies out in front. They all poke and jab at it. Finally, the whistle comes through. The referee has seen enough. And we'll get an ozone draw upcoming for Team Black. Good blocker save. Puck loose at the goal line. Team Black had a good touch onto it. Once again, jarred free. Team White come away with it, beating it backdoor. Another great save. Still alive, though. More opportunities incoming. Team Black tie up sticks, give up a shot, but it's blocked by the ankles. 6-goal lead right now for Team Black. They'll most likely take this first ever alumni game here in Great Neck. Regardless of who won, it would have been a Bruins win. Team Black 2-on-1 could turn into a 1-on-go with the goaltender, and we have a penalty upcoming. Could be another penalty shot, this second of the game for Theo Bonatos. Between the legs is shut down, rebound, and no goal. Not exactly sure why there was extra players on the breakaway. A little bit of confusion on the ice. .7:28 left in the third period. I think we're staying at a 13-7 scoreline. Not exactly sure if that one's supposed to count or not. Maybe we can ask Alex Klein after the game. Alex Klein, one of the players playing right now. Also an AAU referee. So we have plenty of experience working with Mr. Klein here on the LI Sports Network. Was down in Jacksonville, Florida for the AAU National Tournament. Same time that the LI Sports Network was covering. Myself, Kevin Broderick, was doing some play-by-play down there, some board ops, everything like that. Ron Loddick, who's doing the camera right now, was also down there making sure everything was working. Was her #1 goal throughout the week. Blue line and in. Team Black take a shot, they score. That should count as the 14th now as we take a replay of that here on the LI Sports Network. One of the Team White players in that whole penalty shot said no penalties on any player over the age of 23. Definitely would be an interesting way to play the game. Definitely a way to counteract some of the speed of these younger guys. Also, it's interesting to think about the fact that a lot of the guys on the ice probably played with different rule sets growing up as kids. Different sticks as well. .540 to play in the third period. Team Black back into the offensive end. Touch pass to the left circle, ripped on, net save made. Bouncing around out in front will go below the goal line. Another opportunity to send a puck to the slot was denied. Lebanon trying to keep it in, will blow a tire, but from his knees is allowed to get back up. Puck barely just inching past the blue line. Team Black forced to reset. Team White offsides. They'll check up. Now with some offensive momentum, they're down by 7 goals, trying to make that margin up. Good opportunity right there, just couldn't find its way in. Good shot, rebound, still loose. Comes off to the right side of the goal. Sent out in front and intercepted. 4:30 left in regulation. Puck will be rimmed around the boards. No icing from the referees. Team White looking for something. Down to the goal line. Good defense coming out from the black jerseys. Breakaway upcoming. Opportunity will get shut down. Team Black still control. Another shot, and it hits off the post. That was a flurry of chances right there. Somehow all of them staying out. Good hands at the blue line from number 18. Gives it over to the right. Plenty of room to shoot. It's bar down. Could be our final game of the day here on the LI Sports Network. We'll take a replay of it. It's now 15-7. You can see that traveled all the way around the net. It's a beautiful shot. Puck carried in by Team Black. They'll turn it over down at the goal line. Ends up getting pinched in the right wing corner before it leaks out to the other side. .250 to play in regulation. Once again, this is the first ever Great Neck Bruins alumni game. Plenty of love between all the players. Doesn't matter what the final score line is. I have a feeling most of these guys will be headed out to Benny's after the game ends. Reservation's at 7:15, so these guys got to hurry up. Past the blue line, called offsides, 2:14 in regulation. Good passes for Team White. Cleanly through the neutral zone. Finding some room in the slot now. Backhander try is swept free. Under 120 seconds to play in the third. Team White once again on the rush opportunity. Toe drag, no good. They hold it into the slot. Team Black battling for it there, and they'll take this away. Could develop into a 2-on-1. What do we have left from Bonatas? Feeds it across. Pednegras in the right circle. Trying for another seam. Ends up deflecting off the far boards. Buck 18 to play. In the neutral zone. Leviton away from his grasp. His teammates make up for it. .45 seconds left in regulation. From the left circle, Team Black looking for a centering bid. It slides all the way through. 30 ticks left on the clock. Looking for their 16th goal of the game. Instead, Team White brings this into a 2-on-1. Passer shoot, it's a no-look shot. Ends up becoming a save. Out in front again, a twirling backhander hits off the far side of the goal, now shut down with 10 seconds left. Shot taken off the draw. Should die in the boards. One last opportunity. And now it's swept around and cleared. The clock will hit 0. 15-7 for Team Black. They'll take this alumni game here in Great Neck here on the LI Sports Network. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I hope you had a great time. I hope all the players on the ice will get some quality food in them over at Benny's. On behalf of myself, Kevin Broderick, and Rowan Loddick, we bid you farewell.